Hey everybody, welcome back to Central Northwest Garage. This morning I got my 2003 Rincon 650 loaded up in my truck. About to go do a trade deal. It's about a 150-mile drive for me. The dude couldn't meet me because he's on call for work. So I'm going to head that way and hopefully it works out and we end up doing the trade. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, everybody, I did the trade. It's about a 3-hour drive for me. It's in a beautiful area. Hopefully this shows up nice on camera. Pretty desolate out here though. Barely see any cars or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back home and we'll get it unloaded and take a better look at it. All right, so I made it back home. It's about 300 miles round trip to get this. So a little bit of a drive. Main reason why I wanted this is I had an 02. This is a 2003. I had the 02 when I was younger and I really liked that bike and I regretted getting rid of it. I actually traded it for a Yamaha Banshee. And then I traded that Banshee for a CR250R, the 4-stroke version of this bike. That was an 06, I think. Back then they were worth more than they are now, so it was a pretty good trade at the time, but ended up selling that off a long time ago, talking probably 15 years ago. So story I got on this bike, the guy had bought it for his brother-in-law to ride with him. I guess he has an identical one and his brother-in-law never got into it. So it appears to have the original seat that has no rips or tears in it. Original plastics. I don't know if these are off of a different bike or what. It looks pretty clean. It's a little dirty. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up. It's got V-Force reeds, Makuni carburetor, Pro Circuit pipe. I think it's the Platinum. Yeah, Pro Circuit Platinum 2 pipe. Supposedly a newer top end. Looks like we're missing this from the pipe to that. Supposedly he put a brand new silencer on it. It's a Pro Circuit factory sound 303 stainless shorty, brand new tire. I don't even know if you can tell, it's got all the nubs on it still. It's a Michelin Starcross 6, says mud. I think it might be on backwards. Just looking at this before I unloaded it. Yeah, well, it says rear pointing that way. I think it's on backwards, but we'll see. It's pretty soft, or not pretty soft, it's pretty hard tire, which is good. Frame looks like somebody's polished it sometime. It's got a bigger tank on it. This obviously isn't stock. I haven't even looked at it. I haven't even heard this thing run yet. I know it's crazy. I traded the dude and I didn't even have him start it. Yeah, there's like no gas in it. Let me see if I can get. Yeah, it's about out of gas. I don't know if he had ran it out of gas or what. I don't know if he had drained the fuel out of it or whatever. Let's go ahead and check the radiator fluid. It's got some in there. It doesn't look, looks like the pink kind. I think it's Honda factory coolant. Hopefully it is, or it'll freeze. I'll have to verify that after I run it a little bit. Thing does not want to go back on there. Looks like it's got a new hose clamp right there. New radiator fins. Those are obviously new. Plastics are all there. Graphics aren't as good on this side. Fork seals look like they've been leaking for a while. Has new grips. The only other problem with it is this brake. He said he went to tighten this down and it snapped the bolt off in there. He gave me a new bolt for it, so I'll see if I can get that out and fix it. But that was the thing people used to do back in the days. They'd polish these frames out since they're aluminum. Overall, I think it's a pretty fair trade. That Rincon was older, it had been abused, So I have 2 other quads, so I figured when I asked this guy if he wanted to trade, that I'd be willing to trade that quad for this. So go ahead, and I'm gonna pull the seat off. I want to check the air filter before I even start it. Here is the fuel line. I don't even know what he makes it to. I should have asked him. I don't know if I said this. New grips, got this, I've never heard of brand, Kimi Moto. It's like a 1-finger clutch. He put these pegs on there. Not really my style, but they should work. They're probably better than the stock ones, but doesn't feel like there's any play in any of the rear. There's these X's on dents and stuff on the swing arm. I don't know what that's about. That looks like JB Weld almost. So what I think I'm gonna do is we'll check the air filter, and then we'll start it up, warm it up, and I'm gonna change the gear oil in it. I don't know when the last time it was done. This is also a good way to check your clutch basket. Take this off and give you an idea of the condition. Let's see, that looks pretty fresh in there. I don't see any grooves in that clutch, which is good. Wow, surprising. I mean, if these are the original plastics and seat, this thing doesn't have very many hours on it. Maybe the person he got it from just didn't take care of it. The dude I got it from was really nice. There's no real play in this kickstart. Some of these older Hondas get a lot of play, or any old bike right there gets a lot of play in it. Looking at the top end, supposedly it's got a good top end in it, a newer one. I don't know if it's stock size or whatever. That's not factory. Pro taper bar pad, I don't know if it's actually pro taper bars. Let's see. No, they're Rinthal bars. So, aftermarket tank, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and get this rear seat off and take a look at this air filter. Let's go ahead and take this seat off. Oh man, different size bolt on this side. Oh, it's one of my pet peeves. Nothing against the person I got it from, but I just can't stand when stuff's a bunch of different sizes. Well, there's a new filter in there. Well, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Semi-new. I don't even think it's oiled. Oh, it is. I think the box is just dirty itself. Go ahead and show you guys this. It's a Tusk brand filter. So that's in there. Part of me wants to do a compression test, but I think it's good. Let's go ahead and see how it starts up. This will be my first time hearing it running. Yeah, I know I should have had the dude start it there, but there's a bunch of houses close by and stuff, and I just didn't want to annoy his neighbors. So go ahead and put the seat back on and we'll fire it up. GoPro, stop recording. All right, how many kicks do you think it's gonna take? Kind of smells like gas. Might have to go through this carb. Let me find the choke. Should fire right up, but we'll see. pretty heavy. Let's see if there's a way to turn this carb down. I gotta ride it. I'm gonna ride it. See if it the idle comes down a little bit. It's definitely idling too high, but started pretty easy. All right, it's the next day. Sorry, yesterday I started it up and my daughter was taking a nap, so I had to shut it down pretty quick, so I haven't got a chance to ride the bike yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out of the barn and fire it up and warm it up, and then we'll go take it for a rip. Looks like it leaked something on the bucket. We'll have to investigate that after that. All right, let's go see how she cold starts. A little bit to throw your leg over one of these. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and prime it a little bit. Just slowly kick it over to get some fuel in the cylinder, put it to top dead center, and then kick it. Choke is on. It's revving up way too high. I think this throttle's adjusted way too far out. I'm gonna put this in a little bit. See if that helps idle it down a little bit. That's way too much. It's got this like aftermarket. Let's see if that helps. Adjust that out a little bit. So it just turned all the way out. See if that helps. Well, I'm gonna ride it and see if it idles better when it's warmed up. I'll go ahead and set you guys up. Seems like it's loaded up pretty good. doesn't really want to get into the high RPMs. Probably needs the carb gone through and rejetted. I'm gonna adjust this throttle out just ever so slightly to see if it'll idle now. I don't think I have much fuel in here. I think I'm about out of fuel. Yeah, I got a little bit, so I don't want to ride it too much. Runs pretty good, other than doesn't want to be on the top end at all. All right, so that was actually a pretty good test ride, other than it bogging on the top end. I had an 02, same identical bike. This is an 03. That power valve is electronically controlled and it might not be adjusted right. So we might take that off and see if that's it. Or it's just loaded up. It's pretty low on fuel. So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look underneath of it. I haven't done that yet. See what she's hiding under here. It's actually not that bad. Needs see the oil dripping out of the muffler or the head pipe. It's not too bad underneath. I don't see any JB weld. I'll probably buy a skid plate for this. A little bit of damage on the frame. I think it'd clean up really nice. Maybe when the weather's better, I'll power wash it. I want to take this thing for a ride. It's a lot of fun. Definitely worth the trade to me. I'll get a lot more use out of this. I'm just gonna finish this 4-track up and I'll use that around the property, or I'll keep that brute force. So thanks for watching. If you enjoy these style of videos, please like and comment, consider subscribing. I'm trying to grow this channel, and you guys doing that helps me out a lot. Or share it with a friend that might be interested. All right, appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think on this. I think it was a no-brainer. This thing's awesome. It's a ton of fun. I don't know if these are the original plastics or if someone just threw these on here. It doesn't look like it's got a ton of hours on it, but then again, I don't know. Started pretty easy. I would have rode it more. It's just basically out of fuel, so I need to go get some premix, some non-ethanol 91 octane, and we'll throw that in there. Looks like the last OHV sticker I had was 24 in May. So cool. Tires still holding up. It still looks brand new. So it's a real hard tire. It kept pretty good traction out here actually. So might do a future video of tearing this down a little more, doing a compression check, changing the gear oil, which transmission fluid, whatever I call gear oil. I will change that before I take it out and ride it, and putting fresh fuel in it. So appreciate it, guys. Thanks.